Hello and welcome back. I'm Pastor Devin. I'm so glad that you're joining us tonight. This month in our church, we're studying through the book of Esther. It's a great book. You should read it. It's only 10 chapters long, and it has four main characters: the king, Haman, Mordecai, and of course, Esther. And this week we talked about the king in our church service. And he was a powerful person. He influenced a lot of people. What he said goes. And we as Christians, we have a lot of influence on people. They look at us and wonder, are you really being a Christian? What's a Christian mean? It means you're God's representative on this planet. That you represent Christ to others. Remember, sometimes the way people come to Jesus, actually not sometimes, all the time people come to Jesus by how we represent Christ. Because they don't know who Jesus is. They don't understand him like we do because they think he's an idea or somewhere out there. And we need to be careful about how we present our witness to others. And one of the things we talked about this week was, as Christians, we got to be careful how we react to one another, how we do things, and how we use our brain in situations to make good choices. I had a quote yesterday: "Don't do something permanently stupid because you are temporarily upset." We're going to have moments in life where things are just going to rub us raw. We're going to get upset. Things are going to happen. You know what God is trying to tell us in the book of Esther? Don't just, because something's happening, take a step back. Breathe. Pray to God, and then make good decisions. How many times have we said something in anger or something in the moment that we ended up regretting later that hurt people around us? Now, this happens in the world all the time, and people get mad at one another. If you don't believe me, just look at social media. Watch the 24-hour news on whatever one you like to watch. They're always mad about something that just happened, and they jump on it. And sometimes people say things and they wish they never had said that in the first place. I don't know about you, I've had that happen to me. Here's the problem: once you say it, you can't take it back. You can spend your lifetime trying to take it back. And hopefully that the person you said it to will forgive you. But here's the thing: God expects us to use our brains. As Christians, we need to do that. Yeah, there are things that are going to upset us. And when we're upset, what we got to do? We got to take a step back. Because we're upset, our judgment is impaired. And God says, hey, take a step back. Breathe. Pray to God. Hey, spend some time worship. Whatever you need to do to get your head straight. Because when we do dumb things, or as that quote said, permanently stupid things, they cause so much harm to those around us. And the world needs to see, as Christians, we are different. We're all going to suffer the same way. We're all going to have things happen to us the same way. But how we react, how we respond as Christians shows them who Christ is in our life. And then we can introduce them to Jesus, who doesn't ever do anything wrong, doesn't make those dumb mistakes that we do. But you know what? They can come to see that God will help them in their choices. You know what? We make good choices, and we decide to do that, we have better relationships. Not only in the church, but in our work, in our family, everywhere. And it makes our life so much better. But the key is, do we have enough willpower to say, you know what? I am not going to make dumb decisions. I'm going to step back, get some counsel, talk to God, and make sure whatever comes out of my mouth is productive. Boy, won't that be so much better than saying something off the top of your head that then you have to pay for later on. Boy, I don't know about you. I think life's a lot better if we do it that way. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. And remember, as always, that Jesus loves you, I love you, and you are awesome.